Just on the stage.
It's terrifying.
It's almost like something out of The Godfather. Breathe.
The Sound of Musicals. A new series starts Tuesday at 9 on 4.
The remains of the Great Escape. We're digging up incredible secrets in 5 minutes. Right after this political nugget.
I'm Emma Reynolds, Labour MP for Wolverhampton North East and Shadow Housing Minister. The houses on this street in my constituency were built in the 1990s. Back then, it took an average family 3 years to save for a deposit on a new home. Now it can take up to 25 years. We're not even building half the number of homes we need to meet demand, and often house prices are out of reach for young people and families. Kevin and Tracy, who live in this street, have 3 daughters. Their youngest daughter, Emma, still lives at home. When did you buy your first home together?
It was 1985. I was working at the time, but I wasn't getting a vast amount in wages at the time. I think I was on about £100 a week.
Do you think it'll take your daughters longer to save for a deposit?
Yes.
You know, I mean, they've all got good jobs and they all work very, very hard to where they are today.
But it's still more difficult for them, obviously, than it was for us, because obviously now they've got to have a lot bigger deposit. Me and Tracy try and help them out as much as we can, but it's hard because 3 of them, you want to treat them all the same.
So Emma, what are you doing to save for a deposit?
I work a full-time job and I do a part-time job, so I work 9 till 6 and then I start my other job at 6:20 till 10 to 8.
And Chris, what are you foregoing to put into the deposit?
I've given up my Wolf season ticket.
And that money is going in?
Yeah, into savings towards a house.
Why don't you rent a house together?
You're paying somebody else's house off and it's money down the drain.
Samantha, you're a teacher at this school and you're about to get married to the IT manager
Yes,
here.
that's right.
And you're looking to buy a house together.
We were looking at sort of mortgages and things, and they'd offer us mortgages up to sort of 180,000, so that's not the issue. Trying to get the repayments and things, that wouldn't be a problem. It is literally trying to get that deposit together in order to then have a down payment to pay for the house.
What is the Labour Council doing in Wolverhampton to kick-start house building in the city?
We're doing a great deal. We've actually put money in our budget this year to build the first council housing in Wolverhampton for more than 3 decades. That's brilliant news for Wolverhampton people and will offer greatly needed accommodation that everybody needs.
And what about on this site?
On this site we've got no less than 31 units of affordable housing that's going to be available in the very near future, and we're developing more than 100 properties here, all of which are going to be available on the open market, but for people at affordable levels.
Labour councils across the country, like Wolverhampton, are doing their bit to ensure that affordable homes are being built for local people. But the Tory-led government has cut the affordable homes budget by 60%, and they are presiding over the lowest level of house building since the 1920s. A Labour government would tackle the chronic shortage of housing. We have set out plans to double house building by 2020 so that people like Samantha and Emma can fulfil their dream of owning their own home.
One, 2, 3, roll.
A brand new series returns to King's College Hospital.
King's A&E, how may I help?
Following the life, love and laughs on the front line.
A&E is always like a traffic jam on the M25 on a Friday afternoon.
Morning. You've got to realise that there's awful things that can happen to you.
You go to Benson to help people and save lives.
I don't want to lose you.
I'm sorry we met in these circumstances.
You're going to be put in ADU, OK, mate?
What's that? Actually deficient.
It's important that your nearest and dearest know that you love them. You have to tell them.
24 hours in A&E, Wednesday at 9 on 4.
The images which follow are extremely distressing.
Calm down. This is authentic, stripped-down TV. The allegations were... Plebs.
People might think we're freaks or whatever, we're not.
Is it OK to punch someone in a wheelchair if they're being a knob?
That's evidence of a war crime.
Well, yes.